he riding around looking for, he trying to send a message. See, like I tell you, his gangsters everywhere you go. But see, the thing about this, Boosie took a bullet. So it's gonna be war in that city. Boosie gonna move all his people into town. See, this is what's gonna happen. Check this out. Boosie a gangster for real. He gonna move all his people into town. From Baton Rouge or Atlanta, he gonna move his hitters into town. And them niggas can get ready. They can run, duck, and hide. He gonna get to the bottom of that. You can't just shoot a nigga like that and think it's gonna be okay. You ain't got nothing to worry about. You can just send shots at him and sleep peacefully at night. Nah, it don't work like that, baby. It's gonna be consequences for that. And Moe3 was officially a part of Boosie's crew, was officially considered to be family in his circle. So it's gonna be repercussions for that anyway. They did Moe3 like a dog. They chased them down, put that pop on them. They chased them down on the highway, chased them down. And pop, 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 hit them all in the head, chased them down. Stood over him like a dog. They don't sell well with Boosie, man. It's like family. Anybody know Boosie know you can't do nothing to nobody in his circle, his crew, his family. You can't, do the gangster for real, man. When they know what he on, they know what he on, riding around in Dallas, riding around. They know what Boosie on, so they like, okay, this nigga think it's sweet. And the niggas that shot at him, you could bet your bottom dollar them the same individuals, the same circle that killed Moe3. Yeah, like Boosie think it's sweet, you know what I'm saying? Let's get him up out of here. And they spotted him and sent shots at him. It's finna be another street war. Boosie don't mind. He got time in the bag and killers. You could bet your bottom dollars his killers, they already there. They done moved. If they ain't there, they on their way, or they'll be there in any hour. Niggas gonna answer for that. Dallas finna be on fire. Yeah. So that's all it was. They spotted him. They knew the whips he was in, and they fired it up. Like, get out of here. Mind your business. Go home. And he's not going home. He gonna cancel all shows and everything. He's gonna be planted in Dallas until the corpors get bodied for what they did. So.
Karen, gun violence continues to be a major issue in the city. In fact, just over the weekend, at least 5 people were killed, not to mention the shootings that left several other people wounded. Most recently, shots were fired along Grand Avenue just before 1 a.m. this morning. That's where a husband and wife were driving when they say a car pulled up next to them and started shooting. The husband was shot in the neck and taken to the hospital. And there were multiple other shootings on Sunday, from Stemmons Freeway to Beckley Avenue and Clarendon Drive, 2 on Denley Drive, 1 on South Tyler Street, and then on Saturday, a mid-afternoon shooting on Ledbetter Drive left rapper Boosie shot in the leg. He made his way to the hospital on his own and said on Facebook he was doing just fine. Boosie attended a candlelight vigil for rapper Moe3 the night before. Moe3 was gunned down on 35E last week. No one was arrested for that murder. It's the same story for several others over the weekend. I can tell you also, if you have any information on any of these shootings, police want to hear from you. We're live outside of DPD headquarters. Nicole Jacobs. Karen, back into you. Thank you.
And I'm letting y'all know right now in Dallas, it's busting, man. Meaning like it's turned right now, man. This shit's crazy, nigga. You know what just happened? They just burnt down Yellow Beezy's baby mama boutique shop. Like a little hair shop, getting their nails done or whatever. They just burnt that down. They burnt the Big T Plazas down. Big T's Plaza. where Boosie got shot at.
Over the last 2 days, it has continued the city's violent surge of murders and gun attacks. And for the very first time, the leadership of the Dallas Police Department confirms a number of the crimes are believed to be part of a pattern involving rappers from Dallas. Our Steve Pickett with what we know right now.
It is a map that marks the madness of murder and mayhem. Over a 48-hour period, 6 identified Dallas locations, 8 people dead. But this afternoon, DPD Chief Renee Hall called it an alarming increase of the city's homicide rate and described why.
In truth, I'll tell you, like many other cities, we are in the midst of a perfect storm of events fueled by anger, irresponsibility, the trials of a pandemic, and most of all, people using guns and violence to solve their problems.
Chief Hall confirming today the brazen murder of rapper Moe3 on the Dallas freeway last week has set off a series of violent shootings now being investigated by the Dallas Police Department and the FBI.
Since his death, we've had some other shootings and other violence that has been or appears to be loosely related to his death.
The incidents, according to sources, include the drive-by shooting at this East Oak Cliff house on Sunday. 43-year-old Terrence Reed was killed. Police have not made any ties to the shooting in this Southeast Dallas neighborhood, where a father and a 30-year-old daughter were both killed. Police have a video of a car leaving that scene as their only evidence. 8 murders in 48 hours, not all tied to a street war among rappers, police say, but too many of them may be. In Dallas, Steve Pickett.
Some, but not all, of the crimes may be related. Here's Ken Kaltoff.
The spike in violence began with Wednesday's freeway murder of rapper Moe3. He was known to his family as Melvin Noble, and the 28-year-old man grew up in Dallas. We know at least some of the crimes are related, including the shooting Sunday of another rapper at the Big T Bazaar.
But we do believe that one of our homicides and a couple of our shootings may be loosely connected.
Dallas Mayor Eric Johnson released a statement saying, "We are outpacing the increases in many other big cities. Our residents deserve answers right now from our law enforcement officials about what they are doing to combat the violence." Noble's manager told us last week that jealousy is to blame for Moe3's death and that social media gives clues about who might be responsible.
There have been 24 shootings since Wednesday, with 29 victims. All 11 of them died. Some, but not all, of the crimes may be related. Here's Ken Kaltoff.
The spike in violence began with Wednesday's freeway murder of rapper Moe3. He was known to his family as Melvin Noble, and the 28-year-old man grew up in Dallas. We know at least some of the crimes are related, including the shooting Sunday of another rapper.